A really important day that we're marking here in South Africa, Human Rights Day, under the spotlight. But your campaign seems to speak to a more deeper level when you speak about terms like judging a book by its cover. What is your campaign about?
So, good morning, Mpho, first of all. So our campaign is centered on opening the conversation, around stereotypes and prejudice, that we face. I think everyone has been a victim of some type of stereotyping at one point or another in their lives. So we just wanted to open up the conversation, really, and take this opportunity to educate our donors around stereotypes and how we can all work together, really, to create a better country for ourselves. And also, it's for us a way to grow our donor base. I think there are very many misconceptions around people not being able to donate because of one thing or another. So I think we wanted to just broach the topic and have the conversation.
People not being able to donate blood. Blood, of course, is a central part of one's life. Let's talk about these stereotypes that you speak of when it comes to one being able to assist in the blood drive and ensuring that we do have enough supply.
Yes, so I think often people think they cannot donate maybe because they have tattoos or because they have piercings, or sexual orientation comes up a lot for us as well, and I think there's a very big misconception around that. So we want to just go into those topics and say, hey, you may look different, you may come from a different background, but we accept that one common thing that runs inside of all of us, and that's blood. So we wanted to just make sure that we reach people where they are, and have these important educational conversations around everyone being able to donate. And as blood is that one common thing that runs between all of us, I think we want to drive the message home that really anyone can save your life.
Khensani, I'd like for you to stay put as we take our viewers now to the trailer, as we try and get a better sense of the message that you're trying to communicate.
Never been in jail, never held a gun.
I don't sell drugs. I came to South Africa legally.
Growing up, I had a very, very low self-esteem. I knew that was different. I was the captain of the local soccer team and all those things, but inside I knew who and what I was.
25 years in Charlie Tegis.
Ek dink nie enige ras is beter as die volgende nie.
There is a misconception that my weight is a result of overeating. Have you ever considered that I might have a health condition?
When will you stop seeing people for what you think they are and actually see who they are?
Right, that trailer, of course, brings us to the continuation of our conversation with Khensani Mahlangu, Communications Officer at the South African National Blood Services. Khensani, we saw a lot of themes and a lot of stereotypes coming out of that trailer, sexuality being one of them, as well as, of course, what a typical taxi driver should look and sound like, and what a person who has dreadlocks and tattoos should be. Let's expand a little bit on why you chose those specific characters and the messaging that you're trying to convey.
I think without spoiling too much or giving a spoiler rather, I would encourage you to follow us on social media just to get a bit of better background on each of the character stories. There's really, I think you'd all be surprised by the trailer versus the real story behind each of the individuals. So I don't want to spoil it right now. So I encourage you to follow us on all the major social platforms where you can get a better background of each of the stories and see how that resonates with you as an individual and how you may have possibly stereotyped someone else, and see that really anyone can save your life.
And how do you hope now to ensure that there is some sort of shift, some sort of behavioral change in society by choosing these key characters in narrating and delivering this message?
So, I think we know that these conversations are happening behind closed doors. This campaign, we want to reach people and get them to continue speaking when they have those conversations, even outside of the social platforms where we often get to discuss these topics. So we want everyone to just be aware of what's happening. Just take the video, share it with the people that you know, and just get them talking so that they can see that really the discrimination that we face daily is not very subsequential when it comes to someone saving your life. So really we want people to really talk about this, but also at the blood service on our side, we take this very seriously and we promote everyone's right to dignified treatment and not non-discrimination. So on our side, we're also just educating our staff internally, and we hope that the result of this is that everyone will be treated better, and we will really give each other an opportunity to go out there and make a difference.